Tonight on Green Fix, we're going to be starting off with taking you through what's happening in the world when it comes to climate. Top in climate news tonight, the Kenya Wildlife Service has launched a 15-day rhino ear notching and classification exercise at Ngulia Rhino Sanctuary, West National Park. This is one of the largest single exercises of its kind in Kenya's conservation history, as the country remains steadfast in restoring the endangered species. This report is by our reporter Willie Dennis Njiru.
Ear notching is a permanent method of animal identification. This specific position of the indentation corresponds to a numerical value, permitting an animal's full identity to be recorded and tracked for breeding, feeding, and other management purposes. As such is the case for the world's most endangered species, Kenya's pride and top Big Five.
Wildlife is the driver of tourism in this country. 75–80% of the visitors who come to this country through our own data collections have confirmed that they come for game viewing. So if our wildlife numbers, if our wildlife industry is going to collapse, then it means definitely we are going to impact a significant sector for our economy, and that is the tourism sector that is generating jobs, that is generating foreign exchange, and it is also generating a lot of livelihood support for our communities.
A habitat to over 100 black rhinos to the west coast of the country is a vigorous operation to fit ear tags and transmitters led by the Veterinary and Capture Service for accountability.
All the work that we do at the service is science-driven. We make decisions based on the best information, and it is only the scientists who are in our fields that are able to collect the data and information that we use to make our decisions, that we use to manage and protect our wildlife resource.
A climax landmark in KWS, raising technical and logistical capacity in large-scale wildlife management and its obligation to science-based conservation.
Managing wildlife in this country, you require a lot of ecological information and data, and basically that is collected by the scientists. We need social data to be able to do a lot of our interactions and make decisions with the people that are interacting with the wildlife. We need economic data. Biodiversity conservation is all about economics, it's all about business. How can we turn around the tide?
Through this initiative, KWS stamps its leadership in species recovery and sustainable management of natural resources, strengthening Kenya's ecological resilience and community livelihoods.
We need to do a lot of genetic engineering to be able to understand how our species are surviving. Climate change is here with us. It also requires a lot of research work that needs to be done, and we brought both the two boards here, and they supervised as in signing the MOU.
Kenya's rhino population has shown a steady growth that has doubled from slightly over 400 in 1989 to around 960 in 2023, with a target of 2,000 by 2037. In 2020, there were 853 black rhinos, 750 white rhinos that have grown to 1,059 and 1,041 respectively, a 31% increase in 4 years.
We have set right collars, in a number of the animals, particularly the ones that are what we call the frequent raiders. We need to have them in collars so that we can be able to monitor them and be able to tell the response team when they are getting closer into the human farm, into the people's farms, and we can also be able to use technology to warn people not to get closer to where these animals are crossing.
For TV 47, I'm Willie Dennis Njiru.